Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the brand new challenges that 2K dropped today, both weekly challenges as well as regular just Festival of Champions challenges they've been dropping on a daily basis for the past 4 or 5 days. Talking about whether or not any of this is worth completing and kind of where we're looking for the Festival of Champions as well in terms of what's going to wind up being attainable, what's going to wind up not being attainable. I do want to cover that a little bit as well towards the end of this video. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 50,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it and let's get into the video. Excuse me. So we will start off with weekly challenges. 2K dropped some weekly challenges today, but they're not good. A My Team Tour, but the reward is a 97 plus. I mean, it's June 11th, y'all. June 11th. 97 plus. They dropped 200 overall locker codes in the past 2 weeks. I feel like you could be brand new to My Team at this point and play the game between the Festival of Champions Goat Piece locker code, the challenges, and the Spotlight Sims, these playoff Spotlight Sims. You could dang near playing the game. I don't know, man. You could dang near, like, I feel like play the game for 24 to 48 hours and have a team that does not need a Galaxy Opal upgrade. Just from playing playoff Spotlight Sims and using Festival of Champions event pieces to get some players and stuff, you could very quickly have a team where this pack doesn't help you, like within a week for sure. Not hard at all. Now, I get the challenges themselves are not difficult. Win 7 breakout games, play 2 triple threat park or triple threat align games. You don't even got to win them. Play 2 showdown or salary cap games. Again, don't even got to win them. And then win 2 domination games. Is it hard? No. Is it worth completing? Absolutely not. I am somebody who will at some point play 2 triple threat park or triple threat align games over the next couple weeks. So I'll complete that. Obviously, I'll complete this showdown or salary cap challenge within the next day or so, probably. But win 7 breakout games and win 2 domination games. Look, I'm not going to play those modes unless there's a real specific reason to play them. This is not that. I'm not going to play breakout and domination for a 97 plus. So I'll probably sit at 2 of 4 completed for this for the rest of the season, would be my guess, unless there's an actual reason for me to go play domination or breakout. And it's just things, I'm not asking them to make every single free reward every week a free invincible. We need the best cards in the game, but come on. We can do better than a Galaxy Opal pack. Like, y'all can do, I mean, even a Dark Matter. I wouldn't do this for a Dark Matter, but at least make it a Dark Matter so that it might have some use to somebody who's new to the game, somebody who might have picked it up for free off of PlayStation Plus at the beginning of the month or something along those lines. Like, at least make it halfway kind of worth completing. It's absolutely not worth completing at all. You know what I mean? In my personal opinion right now, this is kind of pointless. I don't even know why they would add this into the game, because I don't know who this content is directed towards. This, you would think at least all content is directed towards some group of player on this game. I don't know what group of player that this content is directed towards. The people who don't play the game, I think that might be who it's directed towards. People who are playing literally their first day ever of My Team. That's about it though, which is obviously not what you're looking for with weekly challenges. I think 2K can absolutely do better and probably should do better. That's completely pointless. Now, 2K's been dropping these daily groups, these challenge groups over the last 5 days, starting with this Pacers Seeking First Championship on Saturday, and then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and now Wednesday. Today they drop Rewrite Finals History, which again is for a Dark Matter event piece as the ultimate reward. I would really like to see this reward start to be a 100 overall pack tomorrow, because we only have, what, 8 more days, I believe, of actual challenges after today, in terms of these daily challenges they've been dropping. And I would like to see a few 100 overall pieces, maybe 2 invincible pieces, and then a goat piece as the final rewards for the challenge groups over the next few days. And I would be really nice to see that start now, because here's the honest truth: a Dark Matter piece just realistically isn't worth very much. I mean, it's 5 Galaxy Opal pieces, but that's a third of Robert Ory. It's a 30th of Cedric Maxwell, 25th of Richard Jefferson. At the end of the day, a Dark Matter piece is not that great. Like, that's a 24th of a goat piece. You know what I mean? And so it's just not that elite of a reward, and it's not that useful. So for me personally, since these challenges, you don't have to complete them to unlock the next challenge. challenge and be able to do the next challenge, I'm just not going to do it. You know what I mean? And I think that's how a lot of other people probably feel about this too, is until the rewards are better, 100 overall, maybe even just invincible GOAT cards, not really worth completing these groups. And I think that's fair to say, because a Dark Matter piece just isn't worth very much by itself. And to be totally honest, this challenge isn't super hard, but I'm not going to spend the time to do it. You know what I mean? 50 points to the Nets player in a game, 30 points, 10 assists to the Jazz player in a game, 4 games using 3 or more Suns players and 4 games using 3 or more Magic players. You could get one of those 4 games just from playing a domination game with both of these and then complete both of these challenges in that same domination game. And I think you could complete the other 3 in 3 full lineup games, like 3 of the full lineup breakout games. So that would probably take I don't know, 6 minutes per one of those. So that's about 15-20 minutes plus 30 minutes for dom. I mean, yeah, about 45 minutes to complete this whole group, right? Like, it's not bad. You could definitely complete this whole thing in 45 minutes. But even with all of these being 30 to 45 minute grinds so far, let's say I did all of this, and let's say it only took me 30 minutes per group, because it's going to take longer for some of these groups, 100%. But we'll just say 30 minutes. That's 2.5 hours already. Realistically, it's probably closer to 3 or 3.5 hours to this point in terms of completing all of this. You may be able to stack some stuff to make it a little bit easier, but if you were completing all these challenges, it's a few hours grinding for 5 Dark Matter pieces. That's 100 overall piece basically, and an extra Dark Matter piece. Like, that's just not that good of a reward at this point. You know what I mean? So I would definitely personally also pass on this. The players they're rewarding you with are Dan Marley, Dennis Scott, and Keith Van Horn. Like, let's be honest, those are not exciting players at this point in the year. Those are just collection fodder, and then a diamond piece, which obviously a diamond piece means basically nothing. So realistically, there's not a lot here in terms of like worth doing today. That's what I will say. And I do like that 2K has decided to take some initiative with daily content. I think that's growth. I think it's improvement. I think we could see more stuff like this throughout the year, and it would be a great thing. That being said, it'd be nice if the content was just a little bit better. A Dark Matter piece, not that exciting. Let's make it a 100 overall piece starting tomorrow. Come on, let's move it up a little bit. Then we can do a couple of invincible pieces on maybe like Tuesday, Wednesday next week, and then the final challenge group on Thursday could be a GOAT piece or something like that. That would be nice, in my opinion. Make these challenges a little bit more worth doing. I'm happy with daily content. I just wish it was like a tad bit better, is kind of my thoughts. That being said, it is kind of these challenges are kind of helping us to take shape, or I guess focus. It's bringing focus to, I guess, how many pieces are going to be attainable for free or so in this entire event. My guess is it looks like as of right now it's going to be about 7 to 8 GOAT pieces, which means if you do every single challenge and every single thing and play King of the Court and all these different things, you'll probably end up with about, I'd say, 14 to 16 of the invincible pieces that you need if you do every single thing for free for one of these invincibles. So what that means is you're either going to have to gamble, spend MT on packs, and hope you get lucky pulling the right pieces, or spend money to guarantee yourself the GOAT pieces by opening like a Hall of Fame box or something like that to get these players. So even grinding every single challenge, even with the improved daily challenges, it still looks like these guys are not actually going to be attainable for free, which is disappointing. I guess the challenge pacing could change over the next couple days, and maybe we get more GOAT pieces than I anticipate, and it winds up being a bit closer. But unfortunately, it does look like as though these guys are still not going to be attainable for the actually no money spent. That being said, everything else is obviously this 3 GOAT pieces for a 100 overall premium pack is attainable. All this dynamic duo, Phil Jackson, who I would not spend pieces on, and then all these 99 plus packs and the 100 overalls are all going to be attainable for free as well. Now you're only going to be able to get one of them. I would probably say a Bach or MPGA if you're going to get them. That being said, for me personally, I still think my goal was get Cedric Maxwell, which I've done on both my accounts now, maybe Richard Jefferson, and then probably like the 10 boxes, the legend badges. Robert Ory is a really good card, and then the rest of it for me at least is MT. It's kind of up to y'all what y'all want to do with your pieces personally, but to me that's kind of where I'm thinking with this rest of this festival, considering these invincibles are obviously not attainable. So with that being said, I'm going to call the video there for today. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. Be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.